Back again, folks. Happy New Year.
Hey, yo.
Happy New Year. When
2025.
2025, magic in the air.
I'm not even going to try. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Welcome back to What the Podcast. I'm Ryan.
And I'm John.
Together we are
Ryan and John.
on the couch, as always. Kara Tafoya, producer.
Wee woo.
Thank you. And joining us again from Growing Pains with Annie. Always fresh, never frozen. Annie the Scope-Scopin.
New episodes coming out in 2025.
Yeah,
Look out for that.
She's really talking about it.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
That's what the River Mill is.
Guys, Happy New Year. It's good to be here.
Happy New Year.
In studio version 3. You know,
it's
starting
glowing up.
Starting, from the get-go, right away.
It's glowing up.
New
By
year.
this time next year, it'll be fully formed.
Yeah. And this is our New Year's episode, so we like to look back, but we also like to look forward. It's a little bit of both. Before we get into the nuts and bolts here, I have a little quick thing I want to share with you.
Okay.
My wife absolutely nailed it with the Christmas presents this year.
Love.
Thank you.
And
Thank
one of these things that I particularly loved is this right here. These are called tangerine sours.
Oh, no.
This is from a company that makes a recreation of the Altoids little tangerine candies.
I still have not tried
Oh, my
one.
gosh.
Oh.
Have you
Ryan,
tried
have you
one?
I
had
have tried
Right,
one.
I
I've had one single one, and I said I need to bring this on the podcast.
Don't worry, I got 2 tins of it. Oh, good.
Whoa.
Grab one for Annie too, if you would.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Blast from the
Now
past.
they do look a little different than the Altoids.
They're sour.
I just inhaled it.
They're sour.
There's that white powder that we all know and love.
The old white powder. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
It's less gritty than the
Yeah.
OGs.
I feel like
It's really slimy.
I don't know if it was a feature or a bug back in the day, but I remember these things ripping up the roof of your mouth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Totally
This one
ruined.
doesn't feel like it's
Kind of nice, actually.
kind
That
of
was so
smooth around the edges.
sour.
The
Yeah,
beginning is so intense.
it's immediately sour.
It's because the white stuff isn't that like the sour powder.
I think that's what it is. I did inhale it, by the way. I put it in my mouth and went,
Yeah. That's why I just coughed.
yeah, both did the same thing.
Kind of joking.
That's why I coughed. I also inhaled.
Oh, man.
Oh,
it's
those
good.
are good.
It's
Very
good.
good.
Oh, I
Some would
got
say
2
the
tins
best.
of them.
That gets your sour fix.
I feel like it does. It takes me right back to my childhood a little bit.
Yeah.
I ate
say.
those all the ding ding time.
All the ding ding
I
time.
would agree with that sentiment. Same. All the
This
ding-dang
company
time.
sells out of them like every time they drop. So for like a year, I've had email on for them, like alerts.
Really?
Perfect. Just in time for
You were
Christmas.
such
I
a
know.
planner. You're
Yeah.
such a
I know.
planner.
Annie,
she's so
are you
good at
you're
it.
just soaking in the
They're
the
good.
experience?
I didn't have them a ton as a kid. They were like a fun candy gum thing, and my parents, we were
Not big into fun.
no. I never really asked for them. I would always ask for gum.
Cinnamon gum.
Oh God.
You kind of strike me as a cinnamon gum person.
We were very orange
Never.
family. We were very orange Trident
Yep.
tropical twist.
Same.
Those ones.
I asked for the Trident layer gum.
Orange
That's
Tic
where I
Tacs.
put all of.
Trident
I'm like,
layers.
please, please.
I believe
We've
it.
we've talked about this on this show before, but like gum culture, I feel like we were the last like generation of gum
Yeah.
culture in high school.
It
Yeah.
was like that's
Yeah.
where your status lay.
Mhm. Now it's like vapes and
Yeah,
stuff
and
like
like,
that.
do you have heroin and whatnot?
I distinctly
I
remember
remember
going to the
coming-
omelet factory growing up and the juicy fruit being like at the exit counter.
Yeah.
whoa.
I remember in school, it was usually post Christmas actually that you'd come back from break and everybody had the 5 gum and all that, and it was like,
Whoa.
oh, what flavor did you?
What was the one where you could eat the wrapper with it?
How it feels
Was that
to chew
5?
five.
No.
No, there was one there where it was like rice paper
Orbit.
wrapper.
Yeah.
And that was I believe a rumor. I don't know if that was true.
Also, I remember people used to scrape the foil on the 5 gum, and they'd like use it almost like as like gold flake. They'd put it on desks. Did you have to
Yes.
do that?
I think
They'd
I am
flake it
remembering
off,
this.
and there was one desk that people kept doing it on. It was like half covered in.
Yes,
Whoa.
we had
All
one of
the-
those
the
desks too.
five foil. Yeah,
the
it was
5 gum
crazy.
desk.
It was crazy.
Poor
fun, though.
poor
Wow.
teacher at the end of the year has to go clean that desk.
No janitor has to.
Screw you guys.
Scrape it
Scraping
with
it
a
off.
razor
Yeah.
blade.
Well, guys, I'm going to continue taking the wheel with this
Please.
episode, if you don't mind, because
That's what we paid
this
for.
is the part of the show that is the 2024 recap. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm going to say a thing that happened this year and I want you to just give me like a smash or pass, and then give me like a few little thoughts on it. I have a few of them, so don't like go on a tangent. But
All right, got it.
just I just want to hear from all three of you
Okay.
your
Sounds
thoughts
good.
on this thing.
I'm in it.
Here we go.
Okay.
This one is from earlier on in the year. The Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl with the help of Taylor Swift.
Smash.
Pass.
No
Whatever.
explanation.
Football.
I will say I was pretty invested in that game, so I'll say smash. I think it's cool when you know teams win multiple times like back to back.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I kind of am rooting for them for a three-peat this year.
Wow.
They're one of the best teams in the league.
You gonna put some money on it or
No,
no? Me
it's
neither.
not worth it. I'm not that interested.
Of course not. Next up, we've got internet sensation Moo Dang.
Love.
Little baby
Smash.
hippo.
Smash. I didn't see much of it, but I mean it's cute hippo.
Little baby
so I love
hippo.
it.
hippo.
Well, do we know if it's a boy or a girl
Pygmy
hippo?
I think it's a girl.
I
Doesn't
think it's a
matter.
girl.
Come on.
Yeah, she's a fierce little hippo.
Mm-hmm.
No, of course not. 2025
Thank you.
does not matter the gender of this hippo. In fact, I hope it's a non-binary hippo. Okay, next up, we've got Quiet on Set. We've got the Drake Bell situation. What do you guys remember
You
from
get
back
to
then?
Smash about that. That's
No,
horrible.
no. Obviously, we pass
And
on
we don't
the
pass-
idea of,
I'm glad that he came
Child
forward and
stars.
he talked about it and
yeah, I'd smash that.
It's a smash / pass.
Yeah, it's a just like
horrible
anything
thing to
in this
have
life.
it happen, but
Yeah,
glad that light was shed on that situation
thank you.
again.
Thank you.
Even though it was legally taken care of.
Appreciate that. Pass.
He's passing on it. Good call. This next one is in the form of I'm gonna act this out for you. Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando? Me.
Smash.
Smash. Cute.
Four Seasons, baby. Adorable. A lot of these are from TikTok.
But
I
I
will
feel
say.
like-
Love it.
The video was funny, but the like memes were hilarious.
Yeah.
Like
So
people that came out
good.
was like,
So
"Yes,
good.
mother," and like did the voiceover. That's so good.
Didn't the baby? Didn't they get like a trip to Orlando
they
for
did.
free or
They
something?
did.
Yeah,
Four
which was
Seasons put
crazy
'em up.
because they could obviously already afford
Yeah.
the Four Seasons. So the fact that they're going for free, wild.
I saw a
Rich
comment
get
that was
richer.
like, back in the day, this would have got you on Ellen. Like that
Yeah,
whole family would have been
true.
on Ellen.
I believe that too.
That's funny.
They would have gone a trip to the Four Seasons, a free trip to LA, and $1,000.
Yep.
Like 100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next one is kind of not one event, but I've got Sabrina Carpenter and Chappell Roan dominating the charts.
Smash.
And I think
Cool.
more recently this was kind of pinpointed for me. Did you guys watch that Christmas special? The Sabrina's
Yes.
like wacky Christmas or something?
Yeah.
Nonsense Christmas.
They did a duet, the two of them, to Last Christmas. And I was like, this is two ladies like absolutely killed it this year, and now they're just like celebrating Christmas together.
I saw clips of that. I didn't watch that, but I watched the carpool karaoke.
Oh.
That
Is he
came
still-
out.
didn't. I
It was
didn't
doing
watch
that?
that
Chaperone.
one.
No. It wasn't James Corden. It was another guy. He's a radio host and a producer. I can't remember his
Chaperone
name.
and like her
He's from
parents.
he's from Australia.
Oh, okay.
You'd recognize if you
Capu.
saw him, but he did it for James Corden, and yeah, it was Chaperone, it was Sabrina Carpenter, and it was Lady Gaga. Or no,
Oh.
sorry,
Yeah, Lady Gaga.
Chaperone, Dua Lipa, and Lady Gaga. But
Mm.
and it was really cool.
Who's
because
that guy? Graham Norton. You ever see
Love
Graham
Norton.
He always does. I love his show because it's always like four random celebrities, and they're
That don't really have
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
in common.
and that's kind of how Jimmy Fallon does it. But like, Graham Norton has them all on at once, and they're talking.
Did
Love
you see
that.
the big Graham Norton thing that blew up recently? Is
No.
the Saoirse, I can never say her name.
Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse
Saoirse
Ronan.
Ronan.
She was on with two guys, and they were talking. They were talking about something, and she had to kind of make a comment where she's like, "Well, you guys are obviously not women."
Oh,
Was
Because
it
they,
her getting
got him.
engaged or something? Because she
No, it was
announced she
talking about safety. It
engaged.
was like they were kind of like making a joke, and she was like,
Oh.
"Yeah, you guys are obviously like not women." And she made it as like a passing
I love
comment, and
her.
it kind of blew up of like this thing.
Period.
And I just watched another interview of her being like, "I wasn't trying to like make a statement."
Muddy the waters,
She
yeah.
goes, "I'm glad that," and she's like, "And these guys are great guys. Like they weren't
Sure.
trying to make a comment. Like it was never supposed to be a big thing." She goes, "But I'm glad people are." Like resonating
Clocked
and
it.
saying it like,
Yeah.
hey, like this is a thing. Like they don't notice it because it's a thing that women think about,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, and the guys on the Graham Norton show and Graham Norton all took it so well. They were like, absolutely, you're right, you know.
Yeah.
And they just
Yeah.
kind of kept going with the interview, but love her, love the
love
show.
her. Love Saoirse Ronan.
Great.
Can't wait to see what she does next. Lady Bird 2. It's gonna be huge.
It already came out.
Dang it. Speaking of ladies, for the ladies, Brat Summer absolutely took us
Yes,
by
yes.
storm.
It smashed.
What, you don't do the
Pass.
what? Annie, come on, do the apple dance for us real quick. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and go.
don't-
I
I
think
don't-
the apple's running
Right to the
core.
core.
John knows it.
I barely know
There's that thing
Yes.
in it?
Come on.
The
Don't,
swipe.
don't play coy. Come on.
That album is good,
It's bad for her brand. She won't do it.
but she's
I
crazy.
think I feel that
Charlie XCX is
I
crazy.
I disagree. I think the meme is good. I don't know if the album was that good.
There's a couple songs in there that are bops.
It was a little bit like just club music,
Well, she's
which I'm not
you know
really
she's
into.
a DJ, right?
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She left.
Well, there you go.
She left, like, performing, like, 7 years ago. Became
Okay.
a worldwide known DJ.
You're talking about
And then came
boom,
back.
clap, sound of my heart.
Since that, yes.
Okay, heard. Also, next up, we've got the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar diss battle.
Oh, smash.
Smash.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Loved it.
What do you remember from that,
Oh
Amy?
my gosh.
Who do you think won that one?
Gosh.
Who do you think was the big winner?
Oh,
What were the two players?
Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Well,
Drake?
everyone knew that
Kendrick's
Drake was a freaking
Kendrick Lamar is doing the halftime show for the Super Bowl. isn't
shite.
he?
Yes, he is.
Nice.
Yes, he is. Kendrick. That's gonna be
That's gonna be
heck
good.
of a show. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
yeah, that was wild. And Drake lost.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
certainly.
Drake
so much
had
so,
already lost way before that.
Yeah, Drake is a loser.
Kendrick kind of took a few like victory laps too. Like
Yeah.
he made the video for Not Like Us, and then he had this show in LA that was like he had a bunch of like Bloods and Crips like on stage together, and it was like basically like, hey, like Drake, you're not LA, like this is LA, like this is what LA is about, like we all stand together, like screw you, you're not like us, like super
You're
cool.
not like us.
And then turned around and released an album this year, GNX, which was definitely on my top 10. But we'll get into that in the post show. Next up, we've got the 2024 Paris Olympics. If you guys remember that. A few big takeaways from that. We've got Big Dong Pole Vaulter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, clipped his
Crappy
wiener.
Australian breakdancer.
You're talking
Yes,
about Ray Gunn,
Ray
of
Gunn.
course.
Ray Gunn.
Yes,
Ray
who
Gunn.
apparently this comedian girl has like tried to write a show or a movie or something about Ray Gunn, and Ray Gunn sued her.
Yes.
And was like, "You're making fun of me.
Yep.
Like you can't have the rights to my life."
Defamation.
And of course, the iconic chocolate muffins, of course,
Oh yeah.
in the
Chocolate
Olympic
muffins in the
Village.
Olympic Village.
Yes, yes.
I really hope in my mind
That video was
The
so
chocolate
good.
muffins.
in my mind the chocolate muffins that he was obsessed
Yeah.
were
He was
in my mind it was like the
obsessed with
Costco
them.
chocolate muffin.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
those
like
are
not
so
that
good.
great, but like he's in love
It's
with
like
them.
cake. It's
Yeah.
just cake.
It's cake.
Mm-hmm.
Next up,
You're
we
like
have
low budget muffins.
like definitely ones that you
That's
just
the
get in
name
a
of-
hotel,
That's
right?
the name of my next band.
Low
Low,
Budget
budget,
Muffins.
muffins.
That's my stripper name.
Oh.
Next up, we've got
budget muffin.
speaking of I don't know how to transition that. We've got Diddy getting got.
Bye.
Going the way of
Smash, good. Get him out.
Good,
Oh,
very good.
Smash that he's out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
heard.
I'd say that too.
Get him out of
I would
there.
say so.
It's good.
I think Smash that he's getting smashed.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, I mean like
Thank you.
Move on.
Okay. Next up, we've got
Smart
the
curve.
One Direction reunion
Uh,
at the funeral of Liam Payne.
Oh my
I should
god.
have put him on my Deadpool.
Did you
Ugh.
see that?
He would have been a
5
great
Never
one
would
to
have
have
seen it
as
coming.
yeah as
That's
a
a
I
true
would've
Five-
wild
a
card.
true wild card.
Five
never guessed
people.
it.
5
Mm-hmm.
people have been charged with this murder.
Get them all.
5.
Yeah,
The drug
I saw
dealers that everyone,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
all the
get
text
'em.
between them that was like, oh, let's go get an eighth.
Yep.
Like, oh, let's go party. Get a couple more grams.
I
Like,
pass on
yeah.
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
rest
say
in
so
peace.
too.
Sad.
Pretty sad. Next up, we've got Holding Space for Wicked. This was more recently.
God,
Smash.
was
The best,
insane.
the even better part was the post interview
Yes.
where they're like, "We're not really sure what happened either," and you're like, "Hold on, what?"
Ariana Grande was like, I just knew I wanted to be there. She's like, I
Right.
wanted to
You
be a part
guys,
of this.
Elle Fanning
Uh-huh.
and Timothy Chalamet
Heard.
had an interview with
With
the
that
same
same girl?
girl, and they did it. They did the thing.
I
Holding
love them.
Space.
They're cracking me up on their press tour.
Timothy Chalamet
Timothy,
did
I don't know what he's up to, but like he's like real booky
He's
right
on-
now.
Did you see him in the Nardwuar interview? Oh my God, this is. We'll have to watch it afterwards.
Him on Brittany Broski was wild.
Yes, yes. He's really going.
As long as he's not giving girls STDs anymore,
is that
great.
When did that happen?
Anyways, next we've
heard
got.
this? We'll get back.
This was something that happened kind of earlier on in the
Surprising
year.
for you.
Really, Annie? Come on,
Come on, Annie,
come
come
on,
on.
keep up.
I'll
Something
fill
that
you out
happened
after.
a little earlier on in the year. Missing Princess Kate. Kate Middleton was
Yes.
allegedly missing.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not convinced she's not.
The internet
dead.
sleuths were seeing the AI photos, were be like, oh my gosh, she must be dead. And then turned out she just
Cancer.
had cancer.
I know.
Do you think we give internet sleuths a little too much
Power? No. They
pass?
solved crimes.
We just let them. They don't, though.
They solve
I
crimes.
literally don't.
No.
But I think
I don't
They've
think
solved
they do.
plenty of
It is-
crimes.
There was no crime here. No crime
The
involved.
crime is.
I'm not sure that
she
there's
didn't
anything we
tell
can
us.
do about it. if I
No,
can
they
be honest
they
with
be
you.
doing it. They just be doing
it.
that. Next up, we've got one of my personal favorites, AI Shrimp Jesus. Did you guys ever see AI Shrimp Jesus?
No. Pass.
This has kind of been
What?
the year of AI Facebook
Photos.
accounts.
Yes, I saw AI
People
Shrimp
have been-
Jesus. Oh my god.
People have been
That was
kind of
deep in the
observing
archive.
this. Maybe we missed it or we didn't talk about
No.
it. Where Facebook accounts are AI like generated, and
then-
then the comments below it are also AI generated.
Yeah,
so
we talked about this.
it's like not even real content.
Maybe I wasn't here.
Yeah.
You might not.
No,
have
I
been.
fully missed
No,
that.
It was fully yes, and
I'll show you
and it
AI
was
Shrimp Jesus
AI
later.
Shrimp Jesus, yes. And the whole thing is that like it's all fake.
It's all fake.
Everything's
because it was a
fake.
picture of Jesus
Made
like
out of shrimp.
made out of shrimps, and then all the comments were like, "Oh my gosh, that's beautiful! Oh,
it
this
wasn't
is so
a shrimp
amazing."
as Jesus.
No.
No, it was like it
yeah,
looked like
with his
Jesus,
like 8 legs, just.
but it was a bunch
Got
of
it,
shrimps
got
like
it.
making his hair. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
None of it was real. Is the point?
It's
Is like
the image
we're
is made
observing,
up of fake shrimp.
and so is the discourse about it. Like it
Yeah.
was not real. There was no part of it that was real.
Okay.
Amazing. Speaking of not real, in any real way, Willie's Chocolate Experience. Do we remember this in Glasgow?
Yes.
That feels like
Smash.
it was 5 years ago, but
That was
smash.
just earlier this year.
I know.
What is that? It's
What
the
is that?
unknown.
What is that?
Love.
So good.
Love it with the cracked out Oompa Loompa girl
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
So incredible.
So fun.
Speaking of internet celebrities, we've got the Costco guys and the Rizzler. They had a
Pass.
hell of a year this year.
Pass.
Even all the way to getting on Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show.
I hope some kind of scandal comes to them.
God.
They're kids, Kara.
Mostly the adult.
Yeah,
Kids,
I
Kara.
think you're probably right. On
Yeah.
that. You're talking about
He
Big
can't even
Justice.
yeah, he can't even go to school anymore. He talked about
AJ?
that on Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, he's like, yeah, we had to take I had to get out of school because it was becoming like such a problem.
I think there's going to be a documentary about those guys because I've seen a few people who like done some digging on
Yeah.
the dad, AJ.
Yeah.
And he's been trying to like get famous for years. Like very he's been vlogging for when little Big Justice was like a little carrier on his back, and he's been like trying to do like anything to get famous. And I think there's going to be some weird stuff that comes out about him, and just like also there was a little bit of a scandal this year about some of the outtakes of some of their videos came out, and AJ was like being super weird about the way that he says things and like making him do like 10 takes. I'm like, that
Yes.
feels like young child actor energy that's going to come out in a very weird way, probably a while from now. But
Honestly, if they keep bringing the boom, I'll keep watching.
Pass. Hard pass.
Heard.
Yeah,
Speaking of hard pass, we got another 4 years of Donald Trump as president on the way. Wow. President Trump again. Can't believe it. Can you
Hey.
believe it?
did
That-
not. If you had
Fearless
asked
leader.
me, I would have bet $100 he wasn't going to win.
Oh,
and
John, who
What?
are you kidding? That man survived 2 assassination attempts. There wasn't any
2?
way that the American
Was
people.
there another
yeah,
one?
there was a second one.
There was a
There
second
was
one.
no
There
way the
wasn't?
American people weren't voting that boy in.
That's another one
felt
on my
like
list,
The
is
energy
that
was
we
so
had a
going
presidential-
Kamala. Like towards the end, I was
I
like,
know.
"There's no chance."
You're
That
telling-
picture of him with the blood coming down the air like this, I was like,
yeah, that
he
should
got
have.
it.
That really
Literally
should
after
have.
that came out.
yeah, he got it. That was it.
But we had coconut tree.
I do think.
you think you just
know-
fell out of a coconut tree?
Yeah,
I do
the
think the
man's-
reason that the reason I knew it was slightly skewing the other way is because she had so many celebrities coming out towards the end being like, vote for Kamala, and I was like, she thinks she's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
she's got who is it that came out? He's the like iconic like Western guy. It wasn't Clint Eastwood, but no, it was Star Wars guy. What's his name?
You're talking about Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. I was
He
like,
was like,
damn, they
"She
got Harrison
needs to-"
Ford out here doing
Yeah,
I was
she's
like,
cooked.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Next,
well,
what's next?
Next up on my list is the rise and fall of Hawktua Girl,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
blasting up to stardom,
sorry, girl.
starting a podcast, and then falling to the crypto scam, Hawk Tuah coin.
Yeah.
I think she never deserved the fame.
I think
Yeah,
she's
that
a
was-
perfect example of the internet culture that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like how
She's the
quickly.
perfect example of a game of telephone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Because how the story came out about her being a teacher.
Oh yeah.
Who started that? Who told the next person? Who told the next
Exactly.
person?
She's like a teacher
And then
that
it got
lost her job because
lost
of the
her
video.
job because of the video.
Turns
and
out not true at all.
not true at all.
Yeah.
Turns
See,
out-
that's the problem. And I feel
Not
like
for her. She made her bag.
Yeah, I think she's a good
Good
example
for her,
of
I guess.
cashing in.
Should we? Yeah. I mean, do we root for those people?
No.
Well, no,
Are we
'cause
part of the
there's
problem?
The exact same situation happened with Brittany Broski. Brittany Broski had a famous meme, like the meme kombucha girl.
Yes.
Kombucha girl
Sure.
popped off, and then she said, "Okay, I'm gonna run with this." Turns out, but she actually is like
She
good
did
at
it
what
well.
she does.
She did it well.
Hawk
See,
Tuah
yeah,
girls
I
took
think
the same
she
exact
deserves
route,
it.
and turns out not good.
Yeah.
Well, Brittany
actor.
Broski was already like a writer before that.
Yeah,
too.
So I'm saying like she was no. Well,
this
at
girl
that
was just
point-
like a college sorority girl.
At that point, Brittany Broski was working like corporate America or something like that.
I mean, you do have to admit, you do have to Hawk Tuah spit on that thing.
Ass.
Thank you. Notice how I transition to the next one.
No, thank you.
Very
Yeah.
mindful.
Very
demure of me.
That is such a smash, dude. I love that.
Pass. It's so
I've been
annoying.
saying that for like
That's
the
kinda-
whole year.
Very mindful, John. Very cutesy of you.
Love that.
I think that's the opposite side of the coin because Hawk Tuah girl made her bag, but turns out she was like a loser. The girl that did very demure, very mindful, made enough money from this TikTok video that she was able to like finish her transition. She had like gender affirming
nice.
surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, and was like, "Oh, I'm so grateful for this thing." Like, had this really emotional video.
That's how you do.
That's
fame.
fantastic.
That's how you do. Fame.
Make your bag, make a funny video, whatever.
That's what I'm saying about Hawk Tuah is like that's I think the annoying part is like she just was she handled it so wrong.
Yeah.
I felt like, but
I would say
whatever.
so.
you
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
I feel like the internet kind of handled it for her, and she was kind of like, I don't know what to do.
No, I feel like she went the like honestly she went in the route that I think a lot of people would have, where it's like they think they have something, and then they try to double down on it. And I think it just doesn't work. Like if you're not a creative content creator, then you're not that. And Hawk Tuah is not. She's just trying to go out and make more money. And it's like that's what's showing. Like
I loved-
Brittany Broski. She's good. She's funny.
making content.
You know what I'm saying? And so like when she hit her fame, she did it the right way because she's actually good at what she does. You know?
I loved the guys that have now started Talk Tuah, because the podcast that she started is called Talk Tuah.
Yeah.
Horrible. These two guys started a podcast review podcast, Talk Tuah.
Yeah.
And they treat it really serious as if it's like some groundbreaking content. And they're like, "Oh, I love what she said this week." Like, oh, and they're like talking about the podcast.
I heard the
Hilarious.
radios, the 97.3, like the Padres
Yeah.
guys.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing to
You're
talk
talking about the
in
fan, of
offseason.
course.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they were talking about the Hawk Tuah when I was listening to the radio. They were like, this show is crazy. I'm like,
They've got nothing to talk about.
I'm like, baseball season, come quick because we got nothing to talk about over here.
I have just two more, and then we'll talk about our new year. We've got the whole situation over the past month and a half or so. The Luigi Mangione. Talk about
smash.
the infamous. Whoa. Okay.
Not his crimes.
no.
But him.
No, but yeah, smash. Yeah, for sure.
Smash.
But
We've talked about that pretty constantly over the past couple weeks. Check it out. Episode probably 210, 211, 212.
Smash.
no clue.
Get
Smash.
healthcare in order.
Dang, that's what I would say.
This isn't a wake up call.
Hold on, you think murdering someone is how we're going to get healthcare under control?
And last but not least,
we've used that tactic
opened-
to
it
fix
opened
things
the
for
eyes of
generations.
come on, man.
Look at what we did to Caesar. Like, come on,
at
we've been
two,
using murder
at two
as a good-
Luigi.
I'm not sure if I can get on board with the murder part, but I think his persona is kind of cool. I
What
like
murder?
that.
I think what murder. I
Yeah,
think
he hasn't been tried.
what's crazy is he's being tried for
Amen.
terrorism, and like the week after, a guy got set on fire in a New York subway,
And they're like,
and they're like, "Well, that's not terrorism."
No, a woman got
That's
set on
fine.
fire. A man set her on fire.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Wild.
He looks pretty badass though. In the perp walk photos, have you seen him? He looks like a Batman villain.
He definitely got his
He's
eyebrows
in his
done.
full orange jumpsuit. and they've got a whole FBI like holding him. It's crazy. I'll tell you.
Love it.
I couldn't get better press.
Oh man, if we get that kind of press
On this podcast,
it'll be
all we got to
over
do
now.
is wait a minute.
Oh, well, maybe we're gonna just kill us.
Do you think they'll let me do it from prison?
No.
And last but certainly not least, another favorite over the past couple of weeks. I like my suitcase. I have to go
Smash.
to
I
school
love it.
now. Smash.
And I use that once a day around here.
At least.
Talking about you like your suitcase.
My nephew's got suitcases for Christmas.
No,
like, suitcases.
no.
And I was like, I was holding my phone like this. I was like, please, just say I like my suitcase. And they're like, my nephew was like, no.
Parents are like, enough.
I was like, I'll give you
Please.
$5 to say I like my suitcase. And then my wife's like, why are you making him do that? I was like, honey, it's hilarious.
We're gonna be rich.
It's a meme. And she's like, it's not funny. I'm like,
None of them
okay,
have seen
fine.
it.
Okay, fine.
That sucks.
Merry
I'm sorry.
Christmas.
That
Merry
sucks.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I was like,
say I like my suitcase.
And they're like, they
Happy
wouldn't do it.
birthday,
I was like-
Jesus. Your party sucks.
I was like, Levi, I'll give you $10. Just say. And he's like, he kind of wanted to do it. He's like, I don't know. And I was like, just say it, please.
I like my suitcase. It's like, no, not like that. Say it like you gotta have a little Russian accent.
Oh my gosh, it was so sad. It
Hilarious.
was such a missed opportunity.
Well, speaking of missed opportunities, we do on this show have a little thing called the Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Now, it's going to seem like, just a disclaimer, it's going to seem like we're celebrating, wishing that a celebrity may or may not pass away, and that if they do, it would be a good thing. And we just want a disclaimer and say that that's not the point of the Deadpool.
No.
The point of the Deadpool...
No,
well,
of course not.
I actually don't know. What is the point?
The
That's not
point is that life is
our
sad
enjoyment.
and morbid,
And wacky and
why
wild.
Why not just
Trivialize it.
Embrace the reality of death.
I'll say for the first time in Deadpool's history, we've had multiple people win
Yeah.
last year,
Well, first of all, the first time ever we've had anyone win.
which is crazy.
Let alone
and two in 1
Two
year.
people.
Is that true? Nobody won last
No
year?
one's ever
Guess
won.
who I'm choosing as CEO this year?
Oh, shoot. Good call. That's a good call.
Just kidding. I don't know.
No,
Okay,
of course not.
okay.
This year in 2024, we did lose Bob Newhart, which was Kara's pick for the Deadpool. So
Yes, it
let's
was.
give
Kara
Kara.
won. Kara
another
won.
applause
Kara
there.
won kind of earlier in the year.
Yeah, maybe like 6 months ago.
Yeah, that was crazy. And what I chose, which I thought was going to be a dead ringer, literally, the whole year turned 100 this year. President Jimmy Carter.
Oh man!
And
that
I
guy.
thought he really was going to make it to 2025.
Yeah, just a big F you to you, Ryan.
But
Just
unfortunately,
a couple days shy.
Unfortunately, just 3 days shy. President Jimmy Carter has passed away, and I wanted. Okay,
Not
again,
funny.
it's gonna sound like I'm celebrating, but I'm not. And here's why: is in the past 2 days, like I've been seeing so much of stuff that we knew, obviously, but they're
The good
playing his
he's
highlight
done,
reel.
yeah.
How he was like the most like humanitarian effort
He
president.
added solar to the
He's a-
White House.
he was a terrible president, but he was a great post-president.
Like supposedly he didn't get a lot done as president, but
solar in the White House.
Yeah.
Go you, Jimmy.
yeah. Hey, guess what? Ronald Reagan took him off. So that's your guy.
Respect the hell out of you, Reagan.
Who needs a damn
Who needs
Solar
damn
panels?
solar?
How much did that cost the American
well.
taxpayers,
Oh,
huh,
well,
Jimmy?
here's-
So what?
here's
You
what
could
I
put your
think.
light bulb on without having to use the
Well, here's
grid
what I
that you
think.
set
I
up?
think,
I feel like
Jimmy
the White
Carter's
House
solar. We should take off the White
couldn't
House.
be on solar. How
back
much
off.
power is
That
that
was a good
place
Reagan,
drawing?
though.
Back off,
right?
Back off, my man.
Unfortunately, yeah. You know what is crazy? Dude hasn't been president for 40 years.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
I know.
40 years
All
ago,
the
he was
presidents
president.
he's seen since he was
39th
president.
We're on 47.
We're on 47.
Almost 10.
crazy.
And
10 passed.
he was the oldest person to ever be alive as president officially.
King.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
So Jimmy Carter unfortunately did pass away, which means I'm a winner. Good for me.
Ugh.
Now
there should be like a
Fortunately,
trophy
Julie
for
Andrews
this year.
never.
let's look
Kick the
at
bucket.
now. As we know, we each get 2 picks in the Deadpool for
Yeah.
next year. We get one
Thought about
that's
it
like
all.
So
you know,
realistic. They might actually die next
they might
year.
actually die next
Yeah.
year, and a wild card,
wild card.
which we're all kind of agreeing that it's like a younger person, maybe.
It can be younger, middle age,
Or in what seems to be good
healthy.
health.
Okay.
So it's
okay.
that kind of thing. I think John's wild card was Oprah. Where it'd be crazy
I
if
might
Oprah
double
died.
down on that.
I don't think you can. I think you have to
You have
change.
to choose a new one.
What? Yeah. Oh, we said that for you last year, huh?
Yeah, because who did I pick? Joe Biden?
I think you said Joe
No,
Biden.
you picked
No,
Joe
you
Biden.
picked Prince Charles, or now King Charles.
King Charles, unfortunately.
So Annie goes last this year.
Yeah.
Because she went first this year.
okay.
Last year. And then Kara goes first. I go second. You go third, Ryan.
Okay.
And
I'll
Annie
go
goes
last.
Okay. Now let's just quickly review. Do you guys remember what your picks were for this past year?
This past year, I did Julie Andrews and
Uh-huh.
Amanda Bynes.
I think mine was Bob Newhart and Lindsay Lohan,
I think so.
or was it Britney
Britney
Spears?
Spears.
It was Britney Spears.
Which
I
honestly,
had-
that's a good pick.
Sad. That would be really sad.
Yeah.
I had, of course, President Jimmy Carter, and my wild card,
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
And he looks like he's thriving.
He's
right
doing
now.
great.
He's
Allegedly.
on tour. He came into town today. He's playing right now.
Okay, there you
Yes,
go.
he is playing right now at Petco.
And John picked Clint Eastwood,
Oh,
and the wild card was Oprah.
okay.
I looking back, if I can just reflect for a
Mhm.
moment,
You can.
I picked the wrong guy. Clint Eastwood's gonna live forever. Guy's
Okay.
a cowboy.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have picked it. I thought maybe he'd be frail and old, but he knows what he's got. He knows what he's doing.
So in this draft, we go Kara, John, Ryan, Annie. Do we do both of our picks, or do we go like old person and then wild
I'd
card?
say let's do all of our first picks, and then
Okay.
we'll come with our wild cards.
I've
Kara?
got, by the way, I've got mine locked in.
Yeah. Well, I have mine locked in. I'm afraid of people taking it.
Oh, that's true. I forgot
That
that's how
happened to
this
Kara,
works.
but Kara won, so it worked out well. Go
Okay.
ahead, Kara.
Go ahead,
Hit us
Kara.
with
Okay.
your take.
I have frick. I have
Let's just-
two options
should
for
we
my old
just-
people, and I really don't want them to die. Don't want one
Should
of
we
them to
just
die.
do both of ours right away?
Let's
Yeah.
just do them.
Right
both.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to say it, but I will. Dick
What?
Van Dyke.
That was mine. I did
He
this
is-
to Kara last year.
Dick Van Dyke is supposed to turn 100 this year.
He's supposed to live forever, so
I know.
No,
Which
but you know what?
sucks.
He's gonna die. You know
I
why? He said
know.
he's like okay with dying.
yeah.
now. So that means he's gonna go.
So
Okay.
that's my old person pick.
Okay.
My young person pick is
I don't know if I spelled that right.
not super young,
Okay.
but very well known.
All right.
George Lopez.
George
Whoa.
Lopez.
Random.
That would
I like
shock
that.
the world.
Wild
That would be
card.
crazy.
That
you know
would-
what? That's
that
great.
is a wild
card.
That is a great wild card. That is so good.
Because you've never heard of him ever being sick.
No, and he just boop.
So we'll see.
He would die. Yeah, he would. I guess I'm next.
You're next, Johnny boy.
Oh man, I haven't really put much thought to it, if I can be honest.
Annie, do you have a second choice?
Okay.
I have,
But-
I have one for you.
No, I'm thinking of my own. on, John.
I can't use one that I've used in the past because
That's right.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for doing that.
Correct.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That's
that
a
was my
good
second one.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I'm trying to think of his name,
Okay.
but hold on. Let me
Don't
look.
choose another country boy.
Oh, let me Google it.
That is crazy that you picked Bob Newhart.
Sorry.
know.
This is terrible podcasting. I'm so sorry.
You want Ryan to go?
It's really good.
No.
actually.
I don't want to give up my spot here.
Mine don't have.
Okay, ready?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Al Pacino.
Oh,
I
is that your
forget
wild
about
card
him.
or your old person?
My
No,
old
he's
person.
old.
How old is he?
Old.
He's old.
Okay, how old is he?
Is he like
He just had a
92 or
kid,
something?
and he's 84.
84.
Oh.
He didn't
Okay.
look good when I
Okay.
saw him in an interview, so I'm hoping that he does.
Yeah.
Is it okay that my wild card's a little bit further in age?
Yeah, that's fine. Hers was Oprah.
That's how you win, apparently.
Mine was George Lopez.
Okay. All right. go
Wild
ahead.
card? That's a good question. I am going to say, wow, this is so tough.
Yeah.
Okay, now, I don't want this to happen.
I don't either.
James Corden.
Whoa.
Did you just say you don't want that to happen? I'd be fine with it.
It's
Oh, yeah.
wild.
Me.
It's a wild card, guys.
That is wild. That is wild.
That would be shocking.
That
if
would
he
be
died.
that would be shocking.
Especially 'cause he
We've
just,
got
like,
a lot of
retired.
men. We've
He's
got a lot of
young.
men
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, that would be shocking.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Ryan, you're up.
Okay. I could go either way with my wild card. I have one that's like wild.
Who's your old guy? Come on.
My old person is going to be former famous and a little bit, not great these days. Not best with his reputation these days.
Love.
Director.
Okay.
Woody Allen. Okay. I'm going Woody Allen. He's 89 years old.
As your wild?
That's my old person.
Oh, your old person. Okay, yeah.
My wild, I'm going to say this person, and you guys tell me. He's 77. So you tell me if this is a wild card. I feel like he's got, nothing but good years ahead of him.
Tom Hanks?
Elton John.
Oh. I don't know.
That
He's
would be crazy.
old.
He's not. I wouldn't say he's like. I'd say he's wild card.
Wait.
He's young. He has young kids.
Actually, is my other person.
He's 77 years old, you guys.
That's not that old.
Okay. That would be shocking, so I'll let you have it.
Okay, that would be shocking, right?
What was your other one?
I was going to say Donald Trump, but he's a year older than Elton is.
Yeah. You can't do Donald Trump.
If he got assassinated in the first year of his presidency,
A lot of people think he's going to. Crazy. That would be nuts.
The fact that they
doesn't help anybody though. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think so either. But I'm
It's
saying
just kinda like
that would shake the nation.
Oh, 100%.
That would be
You
a
want JD Vance
wild
behind the
card.
wheel?
No, of course not.
Annie, you're
Okay.
up, kid.
Danny. So I'm going locking in Elton John. By the way,
Okay.
Okay.
that's
A
fine.
lot of men only die.
I think that's
Oh.
true. I think that's
Should
true.
I go all female?
Oh,
If you don't, it says a
That
lot.
feels wrong.
My backup old person was a man.
Go.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Okay.
Michael Caine.
Sorry, who?
Michael Caine.
There we
Thank you.
go.
Let's get an age check on him.
91.
Oh, that's
He's
a good
91.
91. I know. Love
pick.
him.
That's a good pick.
But 91.
This is kind of morbid.
Okay, and you're welcome.
Oh, like you don't love it?
No,
You're
it's all.
welcome.
Really? Like
I
you don't
love
love
it.
it?
I love
Oh,
it, but it's all
it's
setting in.
morbid.
The
I
weight
don't
of it.
like
The
this.
weight of it is
Gosh.
bearing
Love
on me
this.
right now.
Yankees
Love
are
this.
wild.
Love this.
Okay.
Annie.
Can't take.
That's fair.
Cannot take.
The weight is
You
bearing on me.
wanker.
My
Wanker.
Yeah.
No way.
wanker.
Yeah.
It's at
And
least
this
wanker.
and this is someone.
Wanker.
This is someone I truly love, and I don't want them to die.
Is it another British person?
It's another British person. It's another British man.
Oh, Harry.
I would
Harry
never want them
Styles.
to die.
My-
but
Harry?
My
It's
penis.
not Harry Stowe's.
Graham Norton.
Oh.
Whoa.
It would be
Whoa.
crazy. It'd be crazy. How old is he?
We were just talking about
60?
him.
Just talking about him, and that's what I'm saying. That's what would be crazy. It would be like,
Heart
what?
Heart attack.
Yeah, or like
I don't even feel good saying this out loud.
I know. Should I take it back?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Take it
You
back.
can't take it
Take it
back.
back. I take it back.
You can't. No, you can't.
Fine. Harry Styles. Let's just
No.
go,
It
you go
doesn't
even crazier.
Doesn't even
You know
show
what'd be
his age. Oh, he's 61.
He's 61.
61. Born in Ireland.
I think I'll allow it. I think
He's
I'll allow it.
Irish technically,
He was born in Ireland. It looks. It says.
but
That's what it says.
he identifies as British.
Oh yeah, he's
Interesting.
Definitely British coded.
He's very British.
Okay, so that's our
Oh,
picks.
you know what'd be even crazier? Wait, should I change mine?
No, you literally
Wait,
can't.
It's locked in.
I
You
thought
literally
I could. I
can't.
never
It's
said
pretty
locked
permanently-
in.
It's permanently locked in.
What if
I-
I put
All right, are you gonna allow changes for everybody? Everyone gets to change.
if tonight? If you want to change it
I
tonight.
feel like you've said it
No,
out
I'm
loud.
keeping mine.
You've said it out loud. What?
No, I
if
think
you were
this
going
wild
to
card's gonna
change
be
it,
better.
go ahead. Say it.
Tim Burton's wife, Helena.
Helena Bottom Carter? That's
No,
rude.
That's no chance. That's 0%.
She's not going to die till she's
It's
like
a wild
150.
card.
Yeah, it's
It
very
would be
wild.
wild.
Yeah, it would be very wild. I'll allow it, I guess.
No, just keep mine.
We've
as
allowed it in
Graham
the
Norton.
past. We've allowed it in the past.
Graham
and we'll
Norton
let it,
is
we'll let it
crazy,
slide
though.
if you want.
Okay.
I feel like she has a better chance of.
I don't.
I'm done saying this.
I'm
You
not
want to know who my
sure.
second old person
Who
was?
was your
Yeah.
second?
Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of getting up there.
You're
but
picking all good fellas.
Mine was
there.
Pope Francis.
Mine was actually another
The Pope.
British guy, Sir Anthony Hopkins,
Oh, yeah, he's old too. How old is he?
Now we
and
have-
Morgan Freeman's up there.
We have personal goals that we did talk about.
Oh shoot!
Do we want to just run?
I
want to run through
always
these
forget
really
about
quick?
these.
Wait,
And are we
what?
setting,
We
are
do
we
this-
setting new ones?
We do this, Kara,
Let's do it.
every year.
I forget.
always forget
Here's what
about.
we'll do. Here's what we'll do. We'll run through the old ones and we'll talk about. We'll
Yeah,
pick
yeah,
new
yeah.
ones in the post show.
Okay.
Okay,
deal.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear. Can you tell us
Run 'em
what
back.
ours were?
Annie, go on 12 dates, which you went on like.
I went
9.
on 8, 9. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Ryan, going to the gym for 6 months.
I did it.
There you go.
And then
Walk-
promptly stopped.
And then yeah.
And
I have
then-
no statistics for mine, although I'll tell you, it didn't even come close. Walk/run /bike 1,000 miles. I will say that I did more than I thought I would this year, but I have no stats to provide you.
You stopped keeping track of it?
Yeah, I did keep track on an app, but I couldn't tell you because you have to like manually.
Did you get Strava? I just downloaded Strava, which is like it's a walking running.
I got a free one. I could probably find out exactly. I probably could find out.
I'm a little bit interested in doing something similar this year.
Okay, and then Kara, yours was to read 30 books.
I did it! I did it! I read 32, and I'm on my 33rd right now, which I will finish tomorrow.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I did. Holy shit. Okay, what? I ran an average of 100 miles per month.
That's 1,200 miles.
That's over 1,000.
Wow, guys.
We did it.
Wow.
Thank you.
Almost all of us did it.
Thank you.
I didn't say who didn't do it.
I want to say that I said my goal was going more dates, and you associated 12 to it.
No, let's look at the tapes.
We're gonna
we
have to
said
check
look
the
at the
tapes.
tapes.
We'll have to check the tapes.
Let's check the tapes.
John cut it in.
Oh
right here.
God! Thank you for that. Anyways, yeah, we'll talk about our new goals in the post show. So
Yes. So post show. Hey, listeners, thanks for making it to the end here. Oh yeah. Hit me with that. Red. Thank you. Guys, Happy New Year. If you're looking to get into some more content from What the Podcast this year, try joining our Patreon. We've got a link down below. You're going to get access to that post show. It's like 15-ish minutes more of like wacky content. We say things that we don't normally say on the episode. But we also are going to upload a lot more this year. I'm going to say behind the scenes content. I'm talking exclusive stuff. I'm talking, just like maybe merch. When we drop the merch, you're going to get some access to that. So head on over to Patreon. It's like $4 a month. This is my pitch for it. God, if I don't love working on this podcast every week. And that's it.
Oh, that's nice.
That's it.
Nice.
Guys, this is going to be a great year. I'm just going to say I'm
We should
speaking
try
it
and
into the
get
truth.
Coors Banquet to
Oh, yeah.
sponsor
Sponsored
us.
by
Coors Banquet.
Coors Banquet.
Where'd you get the jacket?
I got the jacket from Megan, from my sister-in-law. And I got this hat, of course,
awesome.
moments after the cocktail episode.
That's crazy.
My goal for next year, win cocktail episode. It's
gonna
fresh
be
in my mind.
lofty. We'll
I
talk
have
about the
12
rest of the
months.
post
Yeah,
show.
no, of course. Love you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
On the couch as always, Kara Tafoya, Annie the Scove Scoveman. I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
And we'll see you next week on What the Podcast.
Love it.
First one of the year.
God, I love it here.
Let's leave the old year behind.
Yeah.
Let's bring this new year up,
New year.
No more bullshit. No more,
Absolutely no more.
No, there's always going to be bullshit.
Well, yeah, a little bit, but what
There
can
you
you
go.
do?